This is a film about how to activate the visual potential of your brain to support learning. Especially in settings where new perspectives are needed, a visual approach can be beneficial. You can use it to visualize your own thinking, in one-to-one settings like coaching, and when working with groups. An easy and direct way to activate your visual potential is by drawing. But why should you draw to learn? More than reading, talking and listening, which is still a big part of our interaction, we know that images help the brain to process information. You can easily zoom in and out and get the full picture. But there's more to learning when it comes to visuals and drawing. Since learning, especially deeper learning and having to change one's perspective, is hard. This creates stress, and stress frustrates learning. Your cognitive capabilities are affected by negative emotions, and these also influence the way you interact with other people in the situation, making it less likely you'll learn from each other. Drawing helps to tackle these effects. Let's start with the cognitive element. Imagine these are the neurons in your brain that are busy with perception. This is smell, this is taste, this is touch, and this is hearing. And this part, 75%, is sight. The latest estimations are that 1/3 to half of all our brain activity consists of visual processing. In meetings, we only focus on a small part of our perception and processing capacity. This makes the mind's eye wander and leaves a huge cognitive potential unused. Imagine what would happen if we put this visual capacity to active use in learning situations. Let's move on to the emotional component. To learn, we have to be relaxed, but not too relaxed. The brain needs to be active and engaged. Drawing has a relaxing effect and at the same time activates the brain. This also happens when you see someone else drawing. Next to that, mapping themes and issues out in bigger pictures lowers stress levels, especially when people can see themselves in a bigger picture. At last, you learn best with others. Sharing insights and perspectives increase learning enormously. But truly learning from others is also difficult, especially when someone's perspective differs a lot from your own. Drawing different views reduces tension in your brain, which makes you more prone to listen and see the other's perspective. This increases mutual understanding so that new connections can be made. But how do you actually draw for and in interaction? Fortunately, you don't have to be able to draw well. Imperfect drawings activate the brain even more than great ones do. And if the drawing is unclear, you can just write what it is underneath. To support your own thinking processes and learning, draw out your ideas with some keywords and see if you can develop it into a concept. This you can communicate with others. A sketch activates your audience's brain and encourages listening and dialogue. People feel they can still contribute to the end result. In this way, your drawing can work as a platform for collective thinking. Working with groups, you can develop visual templates and drawing exercises to shape the conversation. This also involves the less talkative people and broadens and deepens group dialogue. If you want to know more about drawing to learn and its practical applications, get in touch. Working visually is a new, growing field of practice, and there are still lots to explore and develop. It would be nice to work together in the field of organizational development. You can find me here. At this site you can also find more material on drawing to support learning. Hope to see you there.